Okay, so I don't see there was a change or a mention about the dual intent. Um, and so, the general traditional path that we usually see is the H-1B. Probably after 1 or 2 years, you start the perm process, which can take a couple of years depending on different factors and if there's an audit and things like that. And then if you have the I-140 approval, then you can continue the H-1B extensions beyond those 6 years. And so that's generally what we see for individuals. But if for some reason that doesn't work, then there are ways to try to either recapture some more time, stay out of the country for 1 year to restart your H-1B clock. I don't see a lot of people do that, but it is something that exists. Maybe you have a spouse that can get on a different type of visa, and like an E2 or an L, and it can include you, and then you are able to work on as an E2 or an L2. Or maybe you're eligible for a national interest waiver, or an O or something along those lines. So I think that those things are still there. A lot of the implementation changes that were announced just a month or so ago are just like little tweaks, but it doesn't have a huge impact on the big picture of those short-term and long-term goals that you want to have. And usually when I have a consultation, we're talking like, okay, short-term, mid-term, and long-term, plan A, B, and C, and the different permutations. And sometimes we're like the individual, the beneficiary's attorney, and we're like there to give ideas and suggestions, but the company is the one who's sponsoring has the attorney in-house or what have you for the H-1Bs. So, those are other potential options to just keep in mind that you're thinking about the big picture. But I think you're going to be okay. So just as long as you're having a consult and you've already thought about these plans, because if you have your plan in place and then there's a little change in the policy or interpretation, then it should just be a little bit of like, okay, how do I refresh this and look at it in the new perspective? And it should be a substantial shift.